What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the MaddenBallerz YouTube channel and our Cleveland Browns franchise in Madden 16. The Browns are coming off a home opening win last week against the Jacksonville Jaguars, 27-9. This week they're in Lambeau taking on Aaron Rodgers in this high-powered offense of the Packers. Neil Gordon will have to have one great game to take down the Packers in Lambeau, and we're going to find out if he can do that coming up next. Cleveland defers to the second half and will kick off back in their own end zone. Randall Cobb will take this one out past the 15. He's out past the 20, spin move, and wrapped up at the 25. And that's where Aaron Rodgers in this offense will get started. 7 touchdowns, no interceptions, and they'll hand it off to Jonathan Dwyer for a gain of very little. He's filling in for the injured Eddie Lacy, who's out for the season. Also, Jordy Nelson, Randall Cobb at wide receiver, and Jermichael Finley at tight end. Third down, looking for a first down. Rodgers going deep to Davante Adams, the third wide receiver, and he has the catch downfield for the first down. As you take another look at it, a spectacular grab going up in the air and reeling that one in. Dwyer now on first down will be taken down for no gain by Paul Kruger, stepping up his game this year. 2nd and 10. Rodgers play action, looking deep again. He goes, and wide open. Jordy Nelson inside the 10, down to the 7, and Rodgers is 2 for 3 on the day. 2nd and goal. They'll hand it off to Dwyer. He's wrapped up for a loss of 2 by Rolando McClain. And that will bring up 3rd and goal. In the I formation, Rodgers looks, fires it up, and it's caught by Jordy Nelson for the touchdown. He got both feet down and reeled in that touchdown catch, and the Packers are ahead 7-0. Take another look at that one-handed catch by Jordy Nelson, covered by Dante Whitner. A spectacular grab. And Mike McCarthy loving that. Rodgers 77 yards on that drive along with the touchdown. And the Browns take over, looking to answer back. Terrence West with a couple yards on that carry. 2nd and 8. Neil Gordon to the air, steps up, fires, and he's picked off by Clay Matthews. And Matthews is going to return this one inside the 20, down to the 15. And that is Neil Gordon's 3rd interception on the season. Can the Packers take advantage? Rodgers will take off on 1st and 10, and he's down to the 5, taken down by Joe Hayden. 2nd and 1. They're going to hand it off to Dwyer, and he finds a hole into the end zone for the touchdown. And 2 plays after the turnover, the Packers add a touchdown and take a 14-0 lead here in the first quarter. Not even halfway through. Browns take over, looking to keep their hands on the ball this time. Terrence West up the middle. That one's good for 9. They would pick up the first down. 1st and 10 from their own 34. Gordon going deep and wide open downfield is Charles Johnson. That's a 24-yard pitch and catch. And the Browns are in Packer territory at the 27 now. It's 3rd and short. Gordon dropping way back and firing for Brian Hartline, who reels in the first down catch. 2nd and 7. Gordon back to the air here, but the pressure coming. And Corey Lynch is going to get the sack on the safety blitz. 3rd and 16. Gordon back to the air and being pressured again, and his pass will fall incomplete. And the Browns will settle for a field goal, making it 14-3 Green Bay as they take over. Rodgers to the air here, looking, trying to hit Ahmad Bradshaw, but it's picked off by Tayshaun Gibson. As you take another look at this one, just off the mark for Ahmad Bradshaw, and Gibson there to take the ball away. And the Browns will have the ball after we end the first quarter. Packers up 14-3. 3rd and 8 for the Browns after that takeaway by Gibson. Neil Gordon will go to the air looking to keep this drive going, but he's almost picked off again by Clay Matthews, and the Browns will have to punt the ball away. Later on in the quarter, they have it back, And Brady Blake getting the reception, using the spin move to get inside the 20, 10, 5, and taken down at the 3. That sets up first and goal. Goal line formation, they pitch it out to Taylor Estes, and he's stopped behind the line for a loss of 2. Second and goal. Goal line formation again, it's play action. Gordon rolling out left, and open is Max Sam, the rookie tight end, has the touchdown, his first on the season. And the Browns are right back in this game, 14-10 Green Bay as they take over. Will Hairston gonna jump off sides and give the Packers a free 5 yards. Very next play, Rodgers looking, lots of time, and wide open is Randall Cobb, and he's fighting his way through tackles up to the 42. At the Browns 40 now, Rodgers going to hand it off to Jonathan Dwyer, who bounces off a tackle here, and besides his 1 touchdown, his best run of the day. Now 2nd and 6 for Green Bay. Rodgers back to pass here, fires, and Davante Adams wide open inside the 10, down to the 8. Rodgers has 150 yards passing. 2nd and goal, Barkevius Mingo off the edge is going to sack Rodgers back at the 9. And that'll set up 3rd and goal for Green Bay. Rodgers to the end zone here, and it's knocked away from Randall Cobb by Russell Jackson. Take another look at this one. A hard hit by the middle linebacker. The second-year man comes in and makes the hard hit, forcing Green Bay into a field goal. Kick is up and good, but a flag down. And what's it going to be? Running into the kicker on Cleveland. That's going to give Green Bay a new set of downs. And on first down, Green Bay makes them pay. Jonathan Dwyer with his 2nd touchdown on the day. Green Bay takes a 21-10 lead. And the Browns take over here late in the 2nd. Neil Gordon going deep. And it's Charles Johnson left wide open again inside the 10. No one's going to catch him. One play, 81 yards. And the Browns answer back, making it a 21-17 game as the Packers take over now. Aaron Rodgers back to pass, and he's getting hit and fumbles the ball, though it's picked up by Dwyer. And the Packers retain possession. 3rd and 18. Cleveland trying to get this drive stopped, but Randall Cobb has other ideas, making the grab and picking up the first down. Later in the drive, it's 2nd and 6, and Rodgers is going deep for Cobb, but he can't go up and reel that one in, and that sets up a 3rd down. And Rodgers out of the shotgun will dump it off to Dwyer. Looks like he has a wide open lane to the first down, but he stumbles and is taken out of bounds by Ladarius Webb, and that brings us into halftime. Packers on top, 21-17. So as we look back at the first half, Aaron Rodgers very accurate so far, 12 for 17, 189, and a touchdown. On the Browns side, Neil Gordon only 5 for 11, but 5 completions for 177 and 2 touchdowns. The Browns receive the second half opening kickoff, and Tavon Austin out past the 20 to the 30 and taken down there. And the Browns will get started 1st and 10 from their own 30. I formation, Taylor Estes getting the start here in the second half and gaining 3 on his first carry. Later in the drive, 3rd and 9. Neil Gordon looking here and finding wide open Brady Blake, using that spin move again to get into Packers territory. At the 45, Gordon play action, going down the middle, and it's picked off for the 2nd time by Clay Matthews. He had an opportunity for 3, but this one he gets, and the Packers take over. 1st and 15, Aaron Rodgers going deep, and Davante Adams can't hang on. That will bring up 2nd and 15. Empty backfield set. Rodgers, lots of time scrambling, firing on the run, and doesn't get enough air underneath it, and it's picked off by Rolando McClain. And the Packers and Browns trade turnovers. Browns with 1st and 10 from the Packer 48. Neil Gordon gonna take off here. He doesn't have great speed, but he's running out of bounds and tackled. Flag down. And this one's going to be unnecessary roughness on the Packers. Add 15 to the end of that run by Gordon. 3rd down and 10 now at the Packer 24. Going deep, Brian Hartline can't reel in this catch. And the Browns are going to settle for a field goal to make it a 21-20 game. Packers take over. Play action from Rodgers. Pressure coming. And it's Will Hairston with the sack on Rodgers. Going to set up a 3rd and long. In the offset eye, Rodgers will fire this one to Jordy Nelson, and it's batted out of his hands by Joe Hayden, and the Packers would have to punt. Browns take over here. Already in Packer territory, Max Sam going to make this grab, and he's close to the marker, flag down, and this is going to be holding on Charles Johnson. This one's coming back. Redo it. 1st and 11. Hand off to Terrence West, and he finds a hole. He has the 1st down and more inside the 30, down to the 29. 12 carries for 69 for him. Play action now on 1st and 10, and Neil Gordon's going to hit Gary Barnidge. We haven't heard his name much this season so far, but he's down to the 5, plus a flag, and this is going to be a face mask on the Packers. So give them half the yardage. So at the 3, 1st and goal. They pitch it out to Taylor Estes, and no one's going to get him. That's his 5th touchdown in 4 games. And the Browns go ahead here 28-21 after a 2-point conversion was good. And they'll head into the 4th quarter up by a touchdown in Lambeau over the Packers. 4th down for the Packers as we open up the 4th quarter. They're going for it. Fake to the fullback. Pitch out to Dwyer, and Paul Kruger went for the strip instead of the tackle. And the Green Bay Packers pick up the 1st down. Very next play, Rodgers taking off up the middle and running it for a 1st down to the 38 of Cleveland. 1st and 10. Empty backfield set. Rodgers going deep to the end zone, and Dante Whitner gonna pick that one off at the 1, and the Browns are gonna take over after that 3rd takeaway of Rodgers. 2nd and 4 from their own 7. Terrence West gets the carry and lots of open field for him. He's out to the 22. It's a gain of 15. He's closing in at 90 yards. 2nd and inches now, and Taylor Estes gonna get the carry, fighting through tackles, just using that muscle to get out to the 46, gain of 14. And the ground game looking good here in the 4th quarter, up by a touchdown. Neil Gordon, 3rd and 5, looking for that 1st down, and Brady Blake has it inside the 30. 1st down and 10 now in an empty backfield set here. They'll go deep to Terrence West, and he's inside the 10, down to the 5. 1st and goal for the Browns. And they will set up in the goal line formation. Hand it off to Taylor Estes. And 2, 3 people can't take him down. He's into the end zone for the touchdown. His 2nd on the day. His 6th in 4 games this season. As you take another look at this one, he is just in beast mode on that play. 3 people couldn't take him down. Clay Matthews in there is one of those that couldn't bring him down, and the Browns are up 35-21. That was a 12-play, 99-yard drive in just over 7 minutes, and the Packers take over here, looking for a 1st down on the 1st and 10 from the 42. Rodgers going deep, hitting Jordy Nelson, and they're already into Cleveland territory. Set up at the 25 now, 2nd and 10. Rodgers going to fire for Cobb, and he has the catch down to the 12. And the Packers on the move. Aaron Rodgers a little bit angry here, I think, as he hands off to Dwyer, who spins around to tackle and gets down to the 4. It's a gain of 8. 2nd down and 2 now. The Packers in the shotgun will hand it off to Ahmad Bradshaw. No one there to bring him down, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown. And the Packers trail 35-28. On a quick 3-minute drive there to get within a touchdown, but they decide to kick it deep and hopefully try to stop the Browns. Terrence West on 2nd and 10, getting outside here, not picking up the 1st down, but getting us to the 2-minute warning. 3rd and 1, the Browns looking for a 1st down. Taylor Estes up the middle will pick it up, and the Packers have to start using their timeouts. later in the drive. One more first down should do it. 3rd and 3. Play action. Neil Gordon hits Max Sam, and he has the first down. The same play that picked up the touchdown, it looked like. And that will seal it for the Cleveland Browns. They can take a knee and celebrate a road victory in Lambeau. Not many teams can say that. Final score, Cleveland 35, Packers 28. So the Browns win in Lambeau 35-28. They look pretty good on offense. There could be some improvement. Aaron Rodgers 20 for 31, 290, 3 interceptions. Neil Gordon only 13 completions for 279 yards, 2 touchdowns, but 2 interceptions. Terrence West quietly 121 yards on the ground. Taylor Estes, 2 more touchdowns for him. He is in beast mode. No one on our team had more than 3 catches, but we had a good day on offense. Will Hairston got a sack today. 3 interceptions of Aaron Rodgers. And the Browns are atop the AFC North all alone, 3-1. Bengals are 2-2. Steelers are 2-2. And Ravens are 1-2. And it's the Ravens coming up next at home. They're coming off their bye week. So hopefully they planned well for this Cleveland team. They're going to be without Jeremy Zatuda, center. And for the second straight week, we're going to not be facing the starting running back. Justin Forsett is injured with a quad tear. And they're also injured right guard there. They do have Joe Flacco, though. Lorenzo Taliaferro is the fill-in for Justin Forsett. Their wide receiving core does not look that good, though. They do have some guys that can make some really good grabs. It's their defense that I'm worried about. They do have a pretty good defense here in the secondary, so we may have to use the ground game more in Week 5 against the Ravens. Leave your feedback below, though, on today's game. What players stood out to you, good or bad? And leave your predictions for the Week 5 game against the Ravens. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and share it. Hit that subscribe button if you're new and want to see more Cleveland Browns franchise. And as always, you can follow me over on Twitter at MaddenBallerz. And we'll catch you guys in the next episode.